Let's start the race.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in 3 seconds.
All right, looks like Dubs is your third one to go across the line. I forgot to fix the lap timer, my bad. So we're not probably getting laps on this one, but that's okay. Looks like Jordal is just the 2 pylons, 1 gate behind Custom. He's coming around the split S to the green gate. Double pylons to the red. Through the triangle. Custom is your first one into the lobby. Now Jordal. And just a couple seconds back, here's Dubs into the lobby. Custom's already on his second lap. Jordal goes on to his second lap, but he goes down at the same time. That means Dubs is going to pass him right there. So we're going to see probably Dubs and Jordal's feet here real quick. There he is, going around the pylon, down to the red gate. Custom's already coming around through the pink triangle into the lobby. That's probably about 4 gates ahead of the rest of the pack. We're looking at Jordal's feet now as he makes the pass on Dubs. Just
60
barely.
seconds remaining.
Second one into the lobby on the second lap. Has a little bit of tap on the ground there. Dubs is chasing him down. Makes the pass again. Jordal can't stay in the air. He can't stay consistent on this one. He is able to get back up, though. We've been having motor problems all night, so anytime a pilot goes down for more than half a second, it's kind of a scary moment. Here comes Custom, finishing up another lap. I think that's his 4th lap he's now on. 3 laps complete, if I have
30 seconds remaining.
And now after those crashes, our pilots are all totally split up. I think Dubs is now finishing up his 3rd lap and on to his 4th. And Jordal coming around, now on to his 4th lap. Custom's already back around in the lobby. He has 10 seconds.
10 seconds remaining.
10 seconds. There it is, another lap. So he's now on to his 5th lap. It looks like Jordal and Dubs will be finishing
Finish
4.
your lap and then land.
Dubs now into the lobby, through the hex gate and into the ground. Jordal makes the pass, but then smashes it to a chair. Dubs now ahead again through the hex and to the finish. All right, let's see if we can fix this lap timer.
Race over.
Super weird settings. Let's go. You guys want to run 31,000 again, or you want to switch?
Next up, round 10 endurance 1, with custom FPV on R1, Dubs squared on R6, Jordal on R8.
All right, let's see if we can move the camera a little bit. I'm like, oh, we have a viewer. It was custom. How did he get into the live stream so fast? He was like in the air. What? Oh. Well, you beat me in. Did you send it to TJ? I'll do the group chat, and I mean, you can post it in the group if you want. Yep. And we're not really doing anything super riveting here. We do have 3 fast pilots racing every heat, though, which is pretty cool. Three fast boys. Right now we're testing. Well, probably nobody's even on the stream to even listen to me right now. Yo, Gaps is okay. So I could talk to somebody. What's up, Gaps? So right now we're testing different RPM limits. So we just did 2 packs on 31,000. The rest of the day we've been doing 31,500. So they kind of like 31,500, but now they're like, I kind of like 31,000. Noah just said he notices less of a difference between the two now that he's flown multiple packs on 31,000. So we'll see how it goes. It's still really fast, and people are breaking stuff left and right. Hey, buddy. Yes, sir. All right, let's see if this puck is going to work this time. No, I just changed the settings. It doesn't even make any sense. All right, I got 3 goggles down. Here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in 3 seconds.
Custom is running. Much higher camera angle, I think 48 degrees. Looks like all 3 pilots are still up in the air. Custom, your first one to the pylons. Jordal number 2, and Dubs now coming around as number 3. Into the triangle gate and into the lobby. Custom is your first one there. Dubs has gone down. Jordal now in the lobby as well. Custom just finished his first lap. It did not pick him up whatsoever. Jordal now onto his second lap as well. So maybe the puck does need reset. I don't know. I'm going to go mess with that.
"60 seconds remaining. Timing system disconnected. Timing system connected.
No, you're actually like, he's coming up on you right now. Does he? I guess Custom was a whole lap ahead of Dubs there. I did not think he was. Oh, Custom goes down. He smashes that red circle. It's a little easier to get out of the chairs with the lights on, at least.
"60 seconds remaining.
We got to get this lap timer fixed. I don't know what is going on with it. Smash. Oh, dude, you just kind of bounced right back into your line. Yeah, and it's much lighter. Hashtag never disarm.
30 seconds remaining.
All right, looks like Dubs is right behind Custom right now and actually just made a pass. No, he didn't. Custom made the pass. Yeah, dude, I got my feeds mixed up. Dubs is only about 1
10
gate
seconds
behind now.
remaining.
Oh, lapping a gate. That's fine. You're keeping up. Still only a gate right there.
Finish your lap and then land.
Just barely made it through that triangle. Seemed to skim the bottom of it, perhaps. Custom just finished. Now here comes Dubs. And Jordal right behind. Although I do think Jordal's a lap ahead. Jordal has 502 total CACs. And Dubs has never hit full throttle in his life. Yeah, it's full throttle. It like glitches for some people, though. I don't know why. Some people... Yeah, 3,000 CACs. No. For that race was 57. 44 flights and you've had 3,000 CACs. My dude is just sitting there just tapping it. He like doesn't have his sticks completely calibrated, so it jitters between 99 and 100%. That's hilarious. All right,
Race
let's
over.
see if we can get this timer working again, I guess. I don't know what the deal is with it.
Timing system disconnected.
Yeah, but with three pilots, it shouldn't be an issue. Yeah, I mean, they have problems sometimes, but like this is not like it's not even working. It's not even picking you guys up.
Timing system connected.
I have the threshold set at 800 and the gain at 100. And if you go to the RSSI analyzer, like it has you all above 900. So like it should be triggering like right now, and it's still not even doing it.
Next up, round 11 endurance 1, with custom FPV on R1, Dubs squared on R6, Jordile on R8.
Oh man, I'm playing copyrighted music. I forgot to change that. Oop. Alright, that done got Whoop League songs. For the two people watching, I think one of which is me. New motors. Who it is? New motors. See if I can get a light on that. Half and half. Two UWL motors. Two Happy Model EX motors. That actually looks really cool, I'm not gonna lie. We're goofing off. Alright, waiting on Wes. Just kidding, this is Wes. He's clearly ready right here. Alright, here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in 3 seconds.
Looks like Custom RC Mods is your
Whole
first one
shot custom
through.
FPV 4.38.
Now, Jordal and Dubs, the lap timer seems to be working again. I'm looking at Jordal's feed as he's coming around looking to make the pass on Custom. Just about one gate behind. Custom had a little bit of a bob there, and that means Jordal did gain some ground. Still not quite up to speed. They're both in the lobby going through the cube gate. Dubs has gone down, so right now it's just Jordal
Custom
and Custom
FPV
going
lap
through.
26.29.
Custom had a crazy crash there. You couldn't really see it on
lap
Jordal's feed, but he is
27.28.
now the leader. Coming around through the pylons. Custom goes down again. That means Jordal has extremely clean air. Looks like Dubs is just now getting into the lobby on his first lap. Jordal on his second lap, also now in the lobby. Doing the split S.
Dubs squared lap 52.04.
We're going to be seeing Dubs and Jordal's
60
feed
seconds
here real
remaining.
soon. There he is. Both around the pylon, about one gate and one lap apart there. Did you hit something, or do you want more light in there? I don't even know who's on what lap now.
Jordile lap
times now, so I can actually
27.19.
see.
30 seconds remaining.
Looks like Dubs might have another dead motor.
Custom FPV lap 33.31. 10 seconds remaining. Jordile lap 26.47.
Dang, Jordal got a 26. Wait, he says his PB is a .091.
Finish your lap
Look at
and
these
then
PBs
land.
right here. Oh, I did that. That's my fault. I manually put those in. I forgot that was going to screw things up. But a 26.47
Custom
is pretty
FPV
close
lap
to the best
33.22.
Time of the night. We're waiting on these pilots to finish.
Jordile lap 26.92.
Oh, looks all right. Everybody's finished.
Race
except for
over.
Dubs, who's doing the walk right now. So
Next up, round 12
let's
Endurance
go
1
into our
with
lap
custom
records.
FPV on R1, Dubs is squared on R6,
Disqualify.
Jordile on R8.
But here's a question: skill issue? That's true. That's true. So, for the people who can't hear this, yeah, I'm gonna like disqualify some of these whole shots. In about 4 seconds, yeah. I'm like watching, so yeah, that all looks reasonable there. All right, so there's this start-finish gate right here, and when you hit it, you're coming out of the gate hanging back there. So you're hitting it, and then you're coming down pretty full force through that start-finish there. Sorry, my hands are so wobbly. And it sounds like... Hold on, I'm going to put the mic down so I can fix this camera. Sounds like with the slightly lower RPM limit and the really high cam angle, he's running about 48 degrees. Custom's having trouble pulling up out of that momentum to actually make it through the start-finish gate. So, could be a camera angle issue. How adjustable is your camera angle? Yeah. 0% adjustable. So he's stuck at 48 for the day. Yeah, but those are like 55. Unless you crease them. Yeah, but they're like 55 degrees. Unless you crease them, they're 55 degrees. No, you can't. Correct. You can adjust it by about 2 degrees. Because the hinge dampens it. I can show you. If you give me a hinge, I'll show you exactly what happens. But I could not get mine below 50. Was it creased? I don't believe you. Ooh. Yeah, no doubt. Not in front of TJ. Oh, I thought you meant you're not getting into this topic right now. You're like, no, I'll get into this right now. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah. You want me to fly it? What? All right, I guess I'm gonna go fly. What are your rates at, dude? Yeah, dude. Above like 500, like I can't even fly it. Yeah. Yeah, rates are fake. That's what Jordal says. Do you want to just swap motors then, Noah, where you got time? Yeah. I'm gonna go check in with Dub, see what he's got going on. That probably was really loud on the stream. My bad. No LEDs on the split escape. I think he's talking about the hex. Yeah. Yeah, that hex. Well, the gate just isn't working. The LEDs went out. Going back to 31.5. Oh, my bad. My bad. Sorry, I was distracted. Okay, let's run it.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in 3 seconds.
3 seconds. Oh. Well, Jordal's not getting the whole shot on this one. Looks like
Whole
it's going
shot
to be custom
custom
plugged
FPV
closely by Dubs.
4.53.
Here comes Jordal now as he got his flight controller rebooted. Dubs still close enough to custom to see him in his feed. Just a couple gates ahead, maybe about 2.5. Custom now finishing his
Custom
first
FPV lap
Dubs going down.
25.93. Jordile lap 28.36.
Jordile with a 10-second hole shot. That's got to be a record.
"60 seconds remaining.
Yeah, he's out of his chair right now. Dub's going and picking his quad up. Did it break?
Custom FPV lap 26.92. 30 seconds remaining. Jordile lap 27.55.
Well, the lap timer seems to be working now. Dubs back in the air.
Dubs squared lap 103.18. 10 seconds remaining. Custom FPV lap 25.48. Finish your lap and then land. Jourdail lap 31.15. Custom FPV lap 25.03.
And there goes Dubs. What about you guys? Did you guys like 31.5? Yeah. I think we'll probably do 31.5 then, just that way we have a little bit more flexibility in small venues if we need to make like drastic elevation changes. I think that probably makes sense. So I'll probably make a post and make it official, I guess. Put it on the website, make a new CAC video. Well, that's good. Yeah, I know you weren't super happy.
Race over. Next up, round 13 Endurance 1, with custom FPV on R1, Dubs squared on R6, Jourdail on R8.
It definitely is not as big of a deal with lower. Yeah. Yeah. Right. Yeah, the lower you go, the less it's gonna jump up. You know what I mean? Like, the higher the RPM limit, the more it's gonna like jump up to like get to that speed. So I find that like with a lower RPM limit, it tends to just be a little bit smaller of a notch. Yeah, I can go to lap records. Nice. Yeah, you shaved some time off on that one, didn't you? Because you were both at 53 there. Yeah, I don't remember when that happened, but I did see it. I'm guessing it's legit because of. Yeah. It's yeah. You can. Yeah. I'm just gonna say it's legit. Like I'm not gonna doubt that it's legit. Like it's about those times that you're putting down. Jordel's got the flashiest quad in the land. A loaner from none other than Dubs. Alright, looks like we got 3 sets of goggles. Alright, here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in 3 seconds.
I don't know what the snail emoji means, Gaps. All right, here comes Custom, your first
Whole
one through,
shot
then
custom
Jordal,
FPV
followed by Dubs.
4.28.
I wonder if that tracked right. Yep, it did. Custom, your first one into the pylons. Here's Jordal, and now Dubs. There is almost a little bit of lap traffic there. We were talking about that when we set up the course, that potentially there might be some collisions there. But it was narrowly avoided. Custom finishing up his
Custom
lap.
FPV lap
Jordal now coming
24.67.
around for his. Dubs hitting
Jordal
the
lap
split S.
27.55.
Now into his second
Dubs
lap.
squared lap 30.97.
That's a 24-second lap from Custom, a 27-second lap from Jordal, and a 30-second lap from Dubs. So that's about a 3-second difference between each of them. I don't believe anybody has had any significant crashes. Here comes Custom hitting his split S. Now on to his third lap with a 26-second. That's a little bit slower than his last one.
60
There's
seconds
Jordal
remaining.
Increasing his time, also with a 20-second lap. Actually, those were two identical lap times from Custom and Jordal. So they're still probably just about 3 seconds apart. Custom hitting the purple triangle and into the lobby. Jordal coming around now also hitting the purple triangle into the lobby.
Custom FPV
Custom
lap
with a
24.85.
onto his fourth lap.
Jordal lap
27.10
27.1.
from Jordal. He goes down, so
30
he's probably
seconds
not gonna be
remaining.
catching up much anymore. Dub Squared must have had a crash because he's just now getting into the lobby on his third lap. That's going to catch him up to Jordal just a little bit. Now on to lap 4 from Dubs.
Dubs squared lap 29.44.
With a 29.44. That's his first lap this race. That's been under 30 seconds.
Custom FPV lap
Custom lays down at 27. That's
27.82.
on the slower
10
end
seconds
for what he's
remaining.
been doing. 27.82. Let's see what Jordal does here.
Jordal lap 31.24.
31.24.
Finish your lap and then land.
Looks like everybody started slowing down towards the end except for Dubs. He's picking up the pace. He wants to catch back up.
Dubs squared lap
Another 29. That's two
29.08.
29s in a row for Dubs.
Custom FPV lap 24.94.
Jordal getting the battery warnings. I think he's going to be out on that one. Video issues?
Race over.
You want me to move him to R2? Well, you're on R8 already. You're not getting any better. Yeah. Well, is he running the X12? Are you running the X12? Oh, he's got the OVX. So I don't think it's him. I'll just move him to R2, and we'll just try that. Yeah, we'll just put you on R2. We'll just try it and see
Next
what happens.
up, round 14, Endurance 1.
We might screw
with
up
custom
Noah.
FPV on R1.
Make him break a
Dubs
motor.
squared on R2. Jordal on R8.
FPV Gaps, in that last race, he said, "Let's go Dubs," all caps. Dubs looking smooth. Love your line, Dubs. Loving your line, Dubs. With the chef's kiss emoji. Nobody else getting any compliments, though. That means Dubs is officially our fan favorite. All the fans prefer Dubs. Every fan watching right now prefers Dubs. All right, on the tone in less than 5. Just kidding. From the stall. Dub says we should make Noah fly from the bathroom. Curious how good his reception would be. Did you wash your hands, mister? He says, it's my own transmitter that I'm going to touch. It's fine. Let's watch closely to see if Noah rubs his hands on his pants to dry him off. Oh, there it is. Confirmed. He has pee hands. He got baited. Mr. Beast says that you should never make pee jokes on YouTube because that'll instantly make people stop watching. So no matter how funny it is, you should never do it. I don't know. They just break viewer retention. So I just broke the golden rule. Hopefully TJ keeps watching. Alright, we're waiting on Noah to sit his butt down. Here we go. I got a button for that.
Will the real custom FPV please get to the launch pad and sit down?
Alright, here we go.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in 3 seconds.
Gap said P hands FPV.
Whole shot custom FPV 4.24.
Makes it through. Looks like Dubs and Jordal are like physically on top of each other. Jordal through the gate first. Dubs crashes into it. I couldn't even see what happened there. It happened so fast. All right, here is Dubs making his line to the H gate, which FPV Gap says is super solid.
Custom
Dubs
FPV lap 25.21.
Jordal onto his second lap, but it did not track, so I'm going to just manually add that in.
Jordal lap 32.76.
Like,
Dubs squared lap 32.95.
I'm going to make that a 29. Custom with a 24.67. Not. Oh, there goes video.
60 seconds remaining.
There you have it, folks. Analog will rainbow screen as well. It's a black and white rainbow screen. Hopefully you came unplugged and it wasn't something worse. Apparently, he did hit that 25.
Jordal lap 26.92.
So that might not be real, but I'm going to give him
30
the benefit
seconds
of the doubt
remaining.
with a 25.52.
Dubs squared lap 29.71.
Because I feel like I was within
10 seconds remaining.
3 seconds on that, and I only took 3 seconds off his lap. VTX antenna went off.
Finish your lap and then land.
Well, Custom lost video due to a lost VTX antenna, so hopefully he was able to get it unplugged before it burned itself out, and we'll be able to keep using that VTX. I believe this is his only build. Only one pilot brought 2 builds today. And that would be the fan favorite, Dubs Squared.
Dubs squared lap 43.58.
Dubs Squared. Oh, yeah, you can. That'll get you. All right. The crowd is...
Race over.
Oh, yeah, so many. So many hairs in the motors. The crowd is and I don't even know what I'm trying to say. The crowd is...
Next up, round 15 endurance
eagerly
1
awaiting
with custom FPV on R1.
to see what happens
Dubs
with
squared
Custom
on
RC's build.
R2.
This is VTX
Jordal
still
on
fine.
R8.
It's not? Is it smashed in? Direct solder? Seems like The UFL has been ripped off of custom FPV's VTX. That means he does have a dead VTX. And I don't know, is there another option to get you in the air aside from 65? Yeah, I wouldn't want to do that if I were you either. Man. Did you... Okay, here's the question, though. Did you have E6000 on it? Then I feel a little bit better about it. Let's see it on camera. The white spot there underneath the camera where the UFL should be. Looks... It's hard to see, but... He's got a diamond with the OVX 303, right? Yeah. It's a weird VTX for sure. I bet at 31,000 you wouldn't have broken that VTX. Did you have like any kind of zip ties or anything securing the antenna down, or was it loose? I'm gonna call this one user error. I would say skill issue. That is weird. I haven't seen that happen before. Well, there you have it, folks. Noah is your last place finisher for this UWL race. Maybe it's this building. Maybe that's the issue. Maybe this building is a... Good. We don't fly 65 here. Oh yeah, I'm ready. Sorry, guys. Is this what? It's gonna be the other building. But yes, it'll be here, but it's gonna be the building across the parking lot. We can probably go take a look at it when we're done here. Alright, we got goggles, so we're gonna launch it. And I'm gonna read some comments.
Arm your quads.
As this race starts.
Starting on the tone in 3 seconds.
We'll go ahead and wait for the race to start, though. Custom's gonna be out of it this time. We're looking at Dubs and Jordal. Jordal has been an absolute monster getting these hole shots. There
hole
he
shot
is.
Jordal
4.78. Not too far
4.78.
behind. Only about half a second there. We're looking at Dub's screen as he's chasing down Jordal. Just barely makes it through the gate, but it can't swing tight enough to not clip the wall. FPV Gaps did say Dubs #1 in the chat, and he put a little heart with like one of the like medic crosses.
Jordal lap 27.55.
FPV Gaps said fried ? Don't know if the VTX is fried or not, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's trash. 31,000 Yes. 31,500. 31,500. So
60
a little bit above
seconds remaining. Dubs' squared lap 54.65.
Which is the reason why he broke his VTX. If he had just slowed down by 500 RPMs, all would be right with the world. Looks like this is BWO. He says, you guys in Springfield today, and FPV Gap said, yeah, they are. Yes, we are in Springfield. It's technically Medway.
Jourdail lap 26.65.
So I typically just
30 seconds remaining
because more people know Dayton than they do Springfield. But yeah, it's about 15 minutes from parts of Dayton and about 15 minutes from parts of Springfield. So right about in the middle, right off of I-70.
10 seconds remaining. Jourdail lap 26.47.
Look at these laps from Jourdail. He's got a 27, a 26, a 26,
Dubs'
a 26. His
finish
last
your lap
3
and
laps
then land.
have all been within 0.2 seconds of each other. Pretty crazy.
Jourdail lap 26.38.
With his past 2 laps. We'll see if this one will also be 29.
Dubs' squared lap 30.88.
30.88. So yeah, not too bad. You guys can keep flying if you want, but the race is over. Ain't leaving. Jourdail takes his battery down to 3.3 volts. Dubs still at 3.4, 3.5 when he lands. It's pretty crazy. It's about right where you want it to be to keep them batteries healthy. Especially when you're flying loaner packs. Track. Oh, even just like the RPM limiter you're saying makes it the best.
Race over.
What do you like? Why?
Next up, round 16, Endurance 1, with custom FPV on R1, Dubs squared on R2, Jourdail on R8.
Hi, TJ. All right, we're gonna roll with the commentary. I'm just gonna. Yeah, but 31.5 feels good. I like it. I don't know. Maybe it definitely has something to do with my build. My build's flying pretty good. Like now it's the new motors are much smoother for sure. I am the first person ever to fly these new motors, and I recommend them after 10 packs.
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in 3 seconds.
All right,
whole shot
like
Jourdail 4.48.
And we got Jourdail. Hi Gaps, how you doing? So it looks like Jourdail's feeling good. Yeah. Jourdail looks very comfortable. He's taking the line like I was.
Jourdail lap 27.64.
Going to the left instead of the right. I think Dubs is doing it too.
Dubs squared lap 34.93.
Doesn't quite line up on that last split S to do it right. You kind of over rotate and then you're too far off to the side. Yeah, I don't know if you're watching my OST.
60 seconds remaining.
Like, yeah, I know. I felt like this has, like, been the most, I mean, it makes sense, but, like, most CAC that I've run. Like most comfortable I felt at full throttle, like staying at full throttle. So, yeah, but we got Jordal, who's got about, Dubs has kind of made a little comeback as he goes down.
30 seconds remaining.
Stuck in a chair.
Jordal lap 31.78.
Jordal is looking pretty good. His last lap was a 31.78. It's a little bit on the slower side for him. Might have had a bobble or something. But he looks very, very polished. Yeah, for sure. He's
10 seconds
really
remaining.
Looking really comfortable.
Jordal lap 25.93.
Looking really comfortable. He makes it on.
Finish your lap and then land.
And it's been flying really consistently. Yeah, I'm looking at the top left corner, like, more than anything. But I was confused for a second. But they both did.
Jordal lap 26.11.
There we go. And fastest lap. I don't know if it was that. Yeah, it was that round. 25.93. That's a good improvement for him. Minimum battery voltage 3.43. That's pretty good. Ultimately. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's something TJ would say. I don't know what that means either. Yeah, TJ always lands at like 3.5 or low battery. I always send it pretty low.
Race over.
You did not hear any of that, guys. You did not hear that. Next Springfield is November 4th, and that will be an official qualifier. That's going to be the only Springfield qualifier in 2023. And then on November 11th, that's going to be the only Mansfield qualifier in 2023. It says Buckeyes for 65 millimeter is on the 5th, so that one's going to be on the Sunday. So, yep. Okay, yeah, no worries. So that's why, Ben, I'm hosting them in both in Dayton and in Mansfield, and Buckeye and CQR and all of the guys are hosting because we want people to be able to qualify close to home and to get involved with their local chapters too. That was a big thing, is we want pilots to be able to fly UWL at their home chapter. So yep, no worries if you can't make it to Mansfield. Aside from Noah doing 65 millimeter, are we done? It's gonna be like the shortest live stream ever. We're gonna full screen on you. I bet. We'll do. Well, how long till your packs are charged?
Next up, round 17 Endurance 1, with custom FPV on R1.
Yep, the finals, the championship will be March 16th. That's also a Saturday. That's going to be in Springfield. It's going to be in the other building, though. So it's the same address, but it's going to be building B instead of building A. So that's where we had our secret Air Force Museum race. That's going to be where we have our championship. And I think our 2024 qualifier is also going to be there. So all the races this year should be in this building, and then all the races next year should be in the other one. So there'll only actually be one more race in this building. Super stoked about these motors, so I'm gonna put them on stream again. Nah, Dubs is probably gonna make the first purchase on these. Yeah, that's why I have all of these. Say he's buying all of those. No, I'm just kidding. He's not buying all of them, but I need to actually set up a lot of back end before I can go set. No, like, cause I was gonna build the site like this week, this coming week. Cause I was like, I got like 3 weeks to get this done, which is kind of like, yeah, it's probably about when I should start doing it. And then it came, and I was like, well, I guess I don't have 3 weeks to get it done. I got to do it now. So, yeah. I actually have to go link my bank account as well. Like, I already have the LLC and stuff. But I gotta go actually like set up a meeting to funnel the funds into that bank account so I can track them a little better. We're gonna look at what he's flying here today. Let me get out my flashlight. There it is. Are those prototype motors? Those look too chunky to be prototype motors. What? Oh, yeah, did I say prototype motors? I meant props. Yeah, those are the old props. I was like, what are you talking about? Tiny whoop props? No, you're talking about the motors. That's because I said motors. That's not your fault. That's my fault. Look at those motor wires, though. Custom motor wires. Yeah. Love to see it. Yeah. conversation right now. Everybody's trying to figure out what to do about flight controllers. Are you sure? All right. Looks like Noah's going to run some 65mm packs now on R1, so...
Arm your quads. Starting on the tone in 3 seconds.
Oh, look at that battery. Oh, yeah. Make it smoke. All right, here's Noah. Oh,
shot custom
he is not used to having no
5.34.
momentum. You can see that just grip a little stronger than he's used to after flying UWL. A little bit of an adjustment there, but keeps hitting the inside quarter. You're good, man. I got it. Yep, got the email. Thanks, bro. Hope you like them more than the last ones. Yeah. Man, even just watching him go around to that cube, you can see how much
Custom
more he's gripping.
FPV lap 34.9.
What it was. It is. I imagine it's so different. Yeah. Yeah, I believe it. It's
60
also
seconds
just
remaining.
With a lighter build, it's just harder to flow in general. Like, you have to be a lot more conscious about it. In my opinion, anyway. Whoa, dude, your mount is, like, coming out into your camera. That's a hard vignette. It is so much like different, like watching this
30
track
seconds remaining
with your 65mm than it is with the 75.
Custom
it, like, looks
FPV
like a
lap
track.
26.53.
What? RPM limit to 65 and add a couple quarters to it. BWO asks, are flight
10
controllers in
seconds
short
remaining.
supply? No, but good ones are. They don't make them like they used to. Everybody's just having flight
Finish your
controllers
lap
go
and
out.
then land.
I don't know. I used to never have problems with flight controllers. Maybe that's just the curse of everybody getting faster, but yeah, if you get one good out of the box, you're okay. But I haven't gotten one in a while. Well, the one I just did, I don't think it's a problem with the flight controller. I think because it's the AT32 processor, so I think I just need to mess with that, and like I think you need a nightly build of data flight configurator and stuff. But the build before that,
Custom
like it has gyro
FPV lap
issues out of the box.
72.08.
Yeah, it's always something. The build before that, the gyro went out, so it's actually been a lot of gyro issues for me lately. So I don't know what I'm gonna do, man. I've got some old builds that I might try to cook up, but I need honestly just some ELRS receivers to fix some old beta boards right now. Doesn't everybody hate adding receivers to boards? But, you know, better than throwing the board out. Especially if that means it's going to last another year or so. It's like that all of a sudden becomes your go-to flight controller if the receiver is the only problem and you fix it with an external one. Okay. Dubs had a diamond with a bad receiver that he ran through iGal. It's kind of unusual, though, that you'd have a diamond with a bad receiver. I feel like usually it's going to be the VTX that goes. Oh, yeah? Oh. Did the wire, tug on the receiver? Yeah. Gotcha. All right. Well, I think we're gonna end the live stream here. Any objections? Oh, hold on. Let me show it on screen. Jordal wants to
race
show
over.
What he's got going on here. Let me go to the next.
Next up, round 18, endurance 1, with custom FPV on R1.
All of those builds for champs. There it is. Am I seeing what? I saw you just crash. Oh, it's desyncing? Look at that speed. Oh, here we go. We're going to look at... Oh, I don't need to add a flashlight for that, probably. Oh, we'll see. Kind of helps a little, I guess. It's hard to see as this webcam's not very good, but addressable LEDs there, it looks like.
Plus the little tiny jelly ring thing.
Oh, yeah, that's really hard to see on camera. Here, I wonder if you can get it closer. I feel like Dubs usually has the coolest LEDs when he shows up to a race, which is why he's the fan favorite. One of the reasons. That and his line through the H gate. All right. We'll see you guys later.